Hey y'all, what's going on? What is going on? So I was gonna come in here earlier, but I wasn't feeling it at all. I mean, and when I say earlier, yeah, I mean earlier this morning. And I just haven't been feeling my best. I don't know what the hell is going on or whatever, but I haven't been feeling my best. And I know I ain't looking my best, but that's okay. This is what the fuck we got right now. So I was looking at a video by my girl Stallion. I think it's 19 something. If I'm saying it wrong, my sister, uh, forgive me. And basically, she was talking about some shit that I had already, well, I basically seen it on the news, but then she kind of brought the shit on home with her video. And excuse me, y'all, just, I'm telling you, I'm wrong. So it's about the guy in Texas who is, he's basically raping people from the is it Gamma Kappa? Yeah, I might be saying it wrong, but basically what it boils down to is women from sororities, that are in the sororities or whatever. One particular sorority in general. But with that being said, let me just clear this shit up right now. Don't think if you in a different sorority, oh, I'm straight, girl, I'm fine. He ain't checking for this ass. No. This is for all women. All women, you know, and it's in Plano, I think it's Plano, Texas, and she was saying in her video, well, y'all, what the fuck's going on with this her up here on this side? I watched this bitch and she just won't bounce back. Anyway, so basically, and again, Plano, Texas, and just women in Texas in general, I don't give a damn. And this basically is going to go out to women, period. Because her point was, if the shit happened, are you prepared to do what you got to do? Do you just think in your mind you prepared? Have you thought, you know what I'm saying? Well, this is what I'll do. If some motherfucker tries to run up on me or whatever. It's easy to say shit, but really, have you prepared yourself for some shit like that? Have you prepared your daughters for some shit like that? You know, have you? If a motherfucker ran up on you right now, and you was trying to get in your car and shit, it's the end of the motherfucking day. I'm about to go home, get me a motherfucking sandwich. I hope these kids ain't acting a motherfucking fool. I'm tired. You got your bag or whatever, and some motherfucker runs up on you. Now, this is what you got in your bag, because I'm going to break the scenario all the way down. In your bag, of course, you got your makeup, pads, whatever the fuck y'all know, the regular old lady shit in there. And you have a mace on your key. You might got one of them little nail file things that have the little sharp end on it that can't nobody file that shit with anyway. And you may be a sister who possibly has a gun. Now, I'm sure that some folks is like, well, shit, if I got a motherfucking gun in my bag, it's going to fuck down. It's just off motherfucking top. I ain't asking no questions or whatever. It's just off top. It's going to fuck down. Now, let's say you walking and motherfucker grab you from behind. You surprised and shit. Ain't no motherfucker like she said looking well. Today I could get raped. Any day you could get fucking raped. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what your plan would be? Would you mace the motherfucker because your mace is on your key, then go for your motherfucking gun, mace and back him up off your ass? And if he still tries to come forward, are you willing to do what you got to do with whatever weapon you have? Or do you think your hand game is on point? Now remember, this is a big burly ass motherfucking man who got nothing but I'm gonna rape a bitch on my mind, and rape is not about the sex, it's about the control. Bottom motherfucking line. So he's in his mind, I'm gonna control this bitch and she gonna let me, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I wanna do. You know. Would you do what you had to do? Would you be ready to fuck that motherfucker up? Would you have in your mind that it's motherfucking me or him? Or would you be that one that I'm gonna get him the fuck up off of me, run like hell or whatever, and try to get away? Which one would you be? Have y'all thought about, you know what I'm saying, preparing yourselves, going to like self-defense classes, some shit like that? Or have you talked to your husband or boyfriends or whatever, a significant other that may be a little bit more aggressive than you or whatever, and said, look, I want to learn how if a motherfucker do something to me, what the fuck I can do to get him up off of me, or her, or whatever, or them? Have you thought about that? You know, what you would do. And like I said a long time ago, when I first went into the nursing home and they asked me, what do you want us to do as far as therapy? I need to know how to take care of my motherfucking self. I need to know how to defend myself, because I can't run away. I can't get away like I used to. So I'm a bitch who gonna have to stay behind and battle on the motherfucking battlefield. And I might go the fuck down, but bitch, it ain't gonna be easy. You know. Which one would you be? Would you be the one that will do what the fuck you gotta do, a motherfucker? Now he done grabbed you wrong and this bitch done already let you know his intentions, what his intentions are. Are you gonna do what you gotta do? Will you use what you have? Whatever that might be. I don't give a fuck if it's some motherfucking nail polish. I don't give a fuck what you got. Would you use it? Would you use it? You know what I'm saying? Would you use it with that in your mind that it's me, I'm motherfucking them? You know, or would you play, or would you be like, I'm a woman? Would you think in your mind, I'm a woman, what can I do with this man or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, I should just surrender and let him do what he got to do, and maybe he'll do his business and get the fuck on and leave, you know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. You know. Or would you be that crazy bitch that's ready to bite, kick, scratch, and do every motherfucking thing you got to do to get away from him, even if that means biting his motherfucking eye out? Would you do it? You know. Would you do it? What, babe? Babe, if I came to you and said, baby, I want you to show me what to do to protect myself, what would you do? What would you say to me?
Learn how to shoot that gun.
Y'all heard, because he'd be like, shoot a motherfucker, and we'll hash that shit out motherfucking later. And not that I'm, you know what I'm saying, we all about murder, death, kill, but I am all about living and making it. I'm just wondering if any of you, any of the ladies out there have thought about this.
You don't know kill nobody unless they're trying to kill you.
Right.
We don't kill for fun.
No. No.
Because will be a dead motherfucker.
Right. It is what it is if I see your ass coming. But even in the event that you don't, and let's say you don't have no weapon, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Can you maneuver enough to fuck a motherfucker up? Can you kick a motherfucker in their nuts? Can you bust a motherfucker in their motherfucking chops, their nose, their motherfucking eyes, stunt the shit out of their asses, just enough to get them up off your ass? You know what I'm saying? When I see her video, it was just kind of like, I was thinking, I know a lot of women. I had a friend, and the guy killed her. She didn't have no fight in her at all. And it was funny how we were friends. We were friends. She was different from me. Very frilly, very white picket fence, want to be just homemaker, just mommy, cookie, this, you know, that whole bit that a lot of us want. You know what I'm saying? And every guy she dated abused her. And I wondered to myself, is she just, what is she doing to make them, these different men, do this to her? Every man she dated abused her.
She like the wrong kind of man. What nothing she did, it was in there. I guess it's in you.
Every man. And I'll never forget, my mother said, I seen so-and-so. And I may have said this to y'all before. I seen so-and-so. And she gave me her number. The next motherfucking week, she was dead. The guy strangled her. Came and got her from Kentucky because she had got enough strength to leave him. Hence the reason why she was hurt. Left, and he came and got her just to take her back to where they was at, just to kill her. Then he went and went to a payphone or wherever he went and called and said it's a dead woman in there with her child. You know what I'm saying? And that's the end of her. And I know her. And I know that she didn't have no fight in her at all. And I know it's a lot of women out there who don't have no fight in them at all. You know what I'm saying? None. I'm a woman and that's weak and they got that shit just embedded in their mind. You can be a woman, feminine, all of that, and still have self-preservation. Still be able to do what you got to do. Yes, a man is stronger, but you got to use your motherfucking wit. You know what I'm saying? And have that about yourself. Having your motherfucking mind, yeah, he's stronger, but you know what? It's about to go to motherfucking fuck down. I don't give a fuck if I gotta bite your motherfucking tongue. I don't give a fuck. Understand that. But I'm just saying, would you do it? And there's so many women out there who will not protect them damn they self. You know what I'm saying? But yet these same women most of the time will protect their children. Now on her, she loved her child to death, but she ain't had no fight in her. Not for her or her child. She didn't have it. She had in her mind that she was just this woman that was, you know what I'm saying, the weaker shell or whatever, and I can't. No, it ain't cool. So my question is, and again, like I've said through this whole video, and like she said in her video, and I'm so glad she did a video, and I want y'all to go and check her video out, check her channel out. And I'm posting this as a video response, but I'm going to post her link below in case she don't get it right away or whatever. Will you do what the fuck you got to do? And if you haven't, from this minute when this motherfucking video go off, will you figure out what the fuck you will do? Will you go to your husband, your dad, your brother, or whatever? Will you go and to the shoot motherfucking range and learn how to shoot and this and that and other and get your concealed deadly weapons license or whatever? And I'm not saying every motherfucker need to have a gun, but I'm saying, will you do what the fuck you gotta do? Will you put your motherfucking hands up and whatever the fuck else you got in your purse, just as well as you put, you know what I'm saying, some makeup on? Will you be willing to get out of motherfucking character and do what the fuck you got to do to save you? And in some cases, your family or your children. So that's just, what I wanted to say. It just was on my mind. Y'all drop that shit below. Let me know what you would do. And to my sisters that's in Texas, anywhere in Texas, watch yourself. Don't just think, oh, well, he's just checking for them. Now, watch yourself. Take care of you and tell your other sisters that's in Texas. With that being said, all women, whatever, but definitely in Texas right now, watch yourself. And I'm going to post a link to the story as well. And they got like a blurred picture of him or whatever. Check that shit out. Read that shit. Check her video out. And y'all drop that shit below and let me know. Would you do what you got to do? I'm going to answer that. I will do what the fuck I got to do. And I mean that. With all the meaning. I will do what the fuck I got to do. Trust it. I'm out of here.